Well, the protest passing Trafalgar Sq roundabout here. Various banners here. This is the Pro Palestine Protest. It's reached Trafalgar Square from Piccadilly Circus. To come down from Piccadilly Circus. We're going on down through to Whitehall ultimately. They probably would have stopped here, but there's probably too many of them. You can see the amount of people going down there. Down towards Parliament Square. Mass day of protest here in London. Because to balance off the Israel protest is tomorrow. Pro-Israel. This is Palestinians expected 100,000 people. It certainly was 100,000 people before Christmas, and it's mainly focusing on a ceasefire. There's other groups here as well, and not all views are representative, and some of the groups look like they seem to have a neutral stance as well. Down towards Big Ben there. This is Pro-Palestine march in London, certainly the massive protest against the onslaught of the 7th of October before Christmas. And it's always innocent people who tend to suffer in all wars.
Get it, Starmer, you will see! Palestine will be free! UK government, you will see! Palestine will be free!
I'm going to pop at Starmer, of course, is on the fence stance, on the sidelines, but the government aren't getting off. They aren't exemplified either. They probably called to do more. Although, of course, it's always controversial to get involved in wars in the world, as Blair found out. We're all coming down here from Piccadilly Circus. Of course, there's all the cost of it all as well. Cost of living crisis, cost of everything. Of course, there was also the furlough scheme, and the pandemic cost an awful lot of money. And we haven't got much industry left either, that's the thing. And a lot of people say we should buy less from China as well. This protest continues down through Whitehall to Parliament Square. The police are here. I've seen a few swear words on some of the banners. That's illegal because it's a public obscenity. I think the police have turned a blind eye at the moment. We're coming down from Piccadilly Circus, starting at important place, Regent Street, and down through, going on for about 4 hours, according to police. Certainly some amateur photographers here and freelance. Of course, the pros as well here. Strong, I'd say. I don't know who's going to go to hell. It doesn't sound a very nice thing to say. You know, it's like not a Christian statement there. Talk about our own country. And this is where these people need perhaps our word. These police perhaps should have a word to neutralise some of these statements and perhaps be a bit more benign in the language. Nobody wants suffering in the world, of course. I don't know what they expect the country to do. They don't have much industry left to pay for all these things, and also you've got the problem of opposition in many ways. Getting involved in international wars. Always very controversial.
Free! Palestine!
always controversial, sadly. The world seems to be going like that these days. The ongoing protest here. See the mass amount of people here in central London. I certainly wouldn't thought that was right to say about anybody going to hell. Certainly not your own country. Maybe she's talking about Putin, what he's doing in Ukraine, but there we are. These young people in the 20s sometimes get the wrong stance, which probably they would probably be horrified of when they get to about 30, 35. They realise what they were saying. But we all change as we get older. There we are, looking at the ongoing protest here. Well, the Bible says, blessed are the peacemakers. The Israelis will be out tomorrow to have their say. Certainly a big representation of Palestine, Pro Palestine people here, but I don't know if they're all here with that cause. There's other groups here as well, and organisations, probably maybe with a neutral stance. All going down Whitehall, home of democracy, down at Parliament Square. Repeated calls and repeated chants, and they continue. But you've got to get very slow.